Hello students, now we are going to read our first chapter, A Letter to God, written by G.L. Fuentes. A Letter to God is a story about a great faith of a simple farmer in God. The story begins with Lencho, who is hoping for rains, so that his crops would give a better yield. The rain does come with a devastating hailstorm, which destroys the standing corn, crops, and leaves. Lancho staring into a bleak future. Lancho is a strong believer in God, so he decides to write a letter to the God, asking for some money. On seeing Lancho's letter, the postmaster is amused and later deeply moved by Lancho's deep faith in God. The postmaster collects money from his colleagues and sends some money to Lancho. But the money sent by the postmaster falls short. Nevertheless, the postmaster sent 70 pesos to Lancho. He once again writes a letter to the God in which he expresses his doubts about the honesty of the post office employees. Now we will see the title justification. The title, A Letter to God, arouses the reader's interest as idea of someone sending a letter to God in quite intriguing. The interest is sustained and even heightened on reading the story of how Lancho, the main character, appeals to God for monetary help through a letter. It is not so much about the actual letter but the unquestioning faith of a knave man in the beginning power of the Almighty. Hence, the title is suitable as it is the letter that reveals the characters of Lancho and also makes the story unfold. The theme. The theme of the story is faith. The author also delicately poses the questions. Is Lancho's unquestioning faith in God appropriate? He is very faithful in his prayer to God, asking for the 100 pesos that he needs. Is Lancho innocent and childlike or naive and an arrogant simpleton? God answers his prayer through the post office clerks who sympathize with the farmer and denote the money. However, they are only able to collect 70 pesos. The faith of Lancho is such that he cannot imagine that it could not have been God who cheated him. Ironically, he assumes that the officials and dishonest and writers other letter instructing God to refrain from sending the money through the post office. Message conveyed. The message conveyed through the interesting story is that while faith is one's spiritual need, one should be realistic and rational. Unquestionable and irrational faith like Lancho's can make such people highly vulnerable. In the story, a comic end is achieved due to the God intentions of the post office employees. However, the situation could have been totally different, even dangerous, if the letter had been found by a bunch of crooks who may have exploited Lancho's gullibility to their advantages. Now we will see the character sketch. First character, Lancho. Lancho was a diligent farmer. He had grown corn in his field and was waiting for rain. He was very happy when the rain finally came, with the later turned to worry as the rain becomes a hailstorm and destroy his fields. He had deep faith in God and despite the destruction of his crop, he was hopeful that everything would be alright, although Lencho was strong like an ox and worked hard in the field. His faith in God prompted him to write a letter to God. He asked for 100 pesos from God and was certain that he would receive the amount. When he received only a little more than half, he again wrote to God asking for the remaining money and accused the postal department for stealing money. This shows that undoubtedly Lencho was a religious man. At the same time, he was naive and questioning the unrealistic faith in God. Now, the other character is the postmaster. The postmaster proves to be a truly sensitive and generous person. His first reaction to Lencho's letter to God of amusement, but later he can't help appreciating the deep and simple, albeit naive faith of the poor farmer. He even goes out of his way to help Lencho by collecting from his subordinates a little more than half the amount that Lencho had requested from God. However, his help never came in the knowledge of Lencho. Quite ironically, Lencho in his second letter to God expressed his suspicion about the honesty of the post office employees. The postmaster included and begged God not to route the money through them. Sadly, the kindness and generosity of the postmaster's effort remained unknown and unappreciated by Lencho. I have explained you the summary. The chapter is finished. So kindly read the chapter once. Thank you.